Okay. So, you guys did a wonderful job on your guys' presentations. You guys had a lot. I mean, an abundance of information that is helpful for not only me hearing it, but also should be helpful for you guys in progressing forward in your guys' day-to-day lives to do the small things, not the huge things. Okay? The small things are what?
What?
For water conservation. What are some of the small things we can do?
And clean the water.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, and don't waste that much water when you take your shower.
Absolutely. Those are the small things. Anything else small? Can somebody over here on this side of the room tell me? One small thing we can do in regards to conserving water.
Not waste it and too long taking showers.
Yes, absolutely. Making sure when you brush your teeth, turning the water off. Washing in the car, washing on the lawn. Right? Because if you wash your car on the lawn, you water the lawn and you wash the car. I learned about that earlier. Was that this class or was that earlier class? It was this class, right? Great. Those are the small things that you can do. When we gave you guys these projects, it was more along the lines for us to have an understanding about where we're going tomorrow. Okay? Water is one of the main sources of what? If you don't have, okay, let me rephrase that. If we do not drink water, as human beings, what happens?
We die. We get dehydrated.
Hydrate or die. That's what leads me up to the two brands that I brought in today. First being, you guys have Camelback bottles in front of you guys. It's a Northern California company based out of Petaluma. They're partners of mine. Really great brand, really great technology and innovation. The bottles that you guys all have on your guys' desk, it's called the Eddy, this 0.6 liter Eddy insulated bottle. Now, it may look cool and like have these crazy colors, but that bottle there does have some purpose behind it. If you guys pick up your bottles and notice that there's another little bottle on the inside of that bottle, that's the insulation portion of it, and it's just visual. And what it does is it allows no water condensation to come on the outside of the bottle, so that way it doesn't slip out of your hands or it doesn't make a mess on the desk, in the car, so on and so forth. But their slogan is hydrate or die. I know this because I was partnered up with the brand for many years. I was ambassador of the company. You know, I was inside sales lead. I lived and breathed their mission, vision, and values every day, and that's why I'm able to bring it to you guys, because I believe in it. A couple of you guys made some, you guys' projects earlier, and where does, you guys, oh, here it is. Where is Emilio, Luis, and Caesar? Okay. You guys are going to be my Camelback guys, and as well as Marita Gonzalez, Elena, and Estefania?
Marita and Elena are actually.
How do you say it?
Estefania.
Estefania. That's a good name. I like that name. Very unique. You guys are going to be my Camelback women too, because what you guys talked about inside your guys' projects has to do exactly with what this brand identity is. The Camelback's mission, let me go ahead and get to the proper information. I should know this off the top of my head. Camelback's mission is to continuously reinvent, and forever change the way people hydrate and perform. Just like a car and a radiator, somebody mentioned it, I believe, in this class, right? If you don't have water in that radiator, what happens to your car?
It dies, doesn't go on.
It doesn't go nowhere, it dies. These bottles, and I believe it's from Pepperdine University, by carrying a simple, reusable water bottle, you guys will start increasing your water intake by 24%. Okay, this is an actual study. So if you're carrying a Camelback bottle or something like a Camelback bottle, what are you doing?
Hydrated.
You're hydrating, right? So that 24% gives you that lead into. With Camelback, also, the way that the technology goes. Excuse me for a second. Let me write down my notes. One of Camelback's main missions as well is to eliminate disposable plastic water bottles, which you guys have, and I made a point of this last year to the principal. You guys have 3 to 4 water bottle machines around this school, right? How much do those water bottles cost you? $1.75 for a bottle of water?
Mm-hmm.
And how big are the bottles? They're like 2 liters or something? 0.75 liter? $1.75 per water. Okay? 2 things that I have an issue with on that. And I own my own company, so I can say this. You guys are not supposed to repeat this or even try to infringe on it. With $1.75, the cost of drinking that water, which should be for free, because you do have tap water, and then the environmental impact that those disposable bottles have on our environment are costing us 3 times the amount of what it's going to cost you guys to get those water bottles there. These Camelback insulated bottles, or any bottle like Camelback, you can go ahead and find and spend $10 on, carry it with you, drink 24% more water, save the environment, and make sure that you're doing your small part in conserving the water and how our environment is affected. Okay? That's why I got these 2 brands up here. That's why I'm going to teach you guys into a new role called Tomorrow's Consumers Today. Reason being, you guys are minors. Your parents or your guardian usually go out and they go ahead and buy your stuff. But now when you guys think about, oh, I want those cool pair of Jordans, or I wanted this or that and the third, understanding the brand and what they stand for and what they do. And that's why I said the mission. That's why I say what Camelback stands for. So that way when you're spending your hard-earned money, you guys can believe in those products and get the full value out of your dollars. Okay? So not only now are you helping the environment, but you're also helping your wallets. Okay? For $1.75 for a bottle of water, and you got to drink 2 to 3 a day, I'm not Puff Daddy. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I can't afford it. You know, so, but that's where the Camelback bottle comes into play. Camelback makes an array of product lines. They're the first to do the hands-free hydration, which is essentially a backpack that has a reservoir in it with a tube that comes up over the back. How many of you guys see the Camelback backpack with the blue tubes coming out? That's exactly it. That is the technology that's called hands-free hydration. It allows you to stay hydrated without having to touch the hose, the bottle, or anything else to get it inside ingestion while you're hiking, cycling, walking, whatever the case may be. Okay? So Camelback's a big brand. These bottles that you guys have, it's just one division of what they do, and their main focal point is making sure that people stay hydrated, have good sources of getting clean hydration to them. That's why they work with, and I asked the class earlier if everybody, does anybody here know who Matt Damon is?
An actor. Have you ever seen The Bourne Identity?
Gosh, I'm getting old, man.
I know.
I'm getting old.
You made
Okay,
Puff
so
Daddy
back,
reference. You're all.
yeah. Back to Matt Damon. Matt Damon and Camelback are doing a great program called Water.org. Okay,
We did research on water.org.
Water.
How many of you remember that? Oh.
Nice, good. So the Water.org Foundation, Matt Damon is the spokesperson for it. Camelback is partnered with them by doing this. If you buy a Water.org bottle, Camelback turns around and contributes towards getting an undeveloped country or somewhere where their water sources are not clean, able to get clean water to them. Which now, you guys may not really feel too much at the age 13, 14, like, yeah, so how does that affect me? It's great because now, as a consumer, I get to feel good about spending my money with Camelback because I know that they're giving back to help somebody else in a hydration situation. That's Camelback. There was somebody else in here who was mentioning Camelback as well, in reference to that, but we'll get back to that. So, we have Camelback and then had your water conservation. Now let me get into the next product that I brought, which is my favorite. Ocean Minded footwear by Crocs. Ocean Minded is a great brand and a great company because they have what I like to call substance. Okay? Their whole being is to be ocean minded. Now, where's Jose, Ronaldo, and Axel? You guys are my ocean minded guys. I got my Camelback guys and girls. You guys are my ocean minded guys. And also there was Selena Orozco, Giselle Rodriguez. Okay.
And Braulio.
And Braulio. You guys are ocean minded too. What you guys did and what you guys presented in your facts, and you guys may have not even known this, but what you're doing is when you said, hey, look, it's not only just conserving water, we still got to be about making sure that our environment's clean, the ocean, because that's where our food sources sit. And if we pollute it or if we allow other people to pollute it, then what happens? Then we get contaminated food. Ocean Minded is my next top brand because of this one. There's two factors. All of their products are made out of recycled material, which is awesome because guess what? Now they're not burning up our fossil fuels. They're taking what we would throw away as garbage, recycling it, and putting out a great brand that's cost effective and really comfortable. But not only do they do that, how many people go to Santa Cruz? Yeah, everybody loves Santa Cruz.
Oh yeah.
They go to Santa Cruz and they organize beach cleanups. So when you guys go out there in the summertime and hang out with your family, your friends, or whatever it is, and you see the beach clean, well, Ocean Minded is a company that goes out there and starts cleaning it for you. Because that's how we want to support back our partners who are selling our products. We make sure that we're environmentally fit with what we stand for. Some of the actual materials that Ocean Minded footwear is made out of are going to be these 9. The most consistent one that's going to stick out to you guys is going to probably be the hemp. But it's not weed, it's not smoke, it's hemp. Hemp is actually a fiber that back in, I believe, the 1800s, they used to make rope, absolutely. Also, you have plastic recycled water bottles that you guys have out there. So all those water bottles out there, when they go in the landfill, Ocean Minded goes picks them up and puts it towards their product line. Of course, you got organic cotton, recycled car tires, so on and so forth. These small things that are presented to you guys today, they're huge for tomorrow. So understand that when you guys are going into these next situations and understanding about conservation, about these products, these are the small things that you guys have to do for sustainability moving forward. I'm not going to bore you with all the innuendos and all that stuff. Here's what we're going to do. I want you guys now to come up here, and you guys are going to test out all these shoes. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to do an example for you. Do you have like a little bucket of water or a little bucket or something to put some water in? Doesn't have to be much. Dish, bowl.
No, not really.
Not really?
You can go and soak it in the fountain out there.
Absolutely. We're going to do that. We're going to do a little field trip after this, like way I can show you the technology. Over here on this side, we have all the women's shoes. On the right-hand side, we have all the men's, okay? All these shoes that you guys are seeing now, a majority of them are not even in stores yet because this is the new line. These new lines are launching April and June. But you guys get to see them first because you know why? How many other companies are coming over here, coming to show you guys new products and talk to you guys?
No.
Absolutely not. This guy is though. Because A, not only do I get to learn about water conservation, but I also get to teach you guys about some of the partners that I do business with on an adult level where I make my income and run my company through Ocean Minded and Camelback. Okay, so we'll do a little field trip on that. But what I want you guys to do is come up here and rate these shoes for me. I want you guys to say, Brian, this one's hot. I would buy this. I would wear this. the whole 9 yards, and then go from there.